bottom, now I'm blowing up. I need the energy all the way up, all the way up, all the way up. I need the energy all the way up. From the bottom, now I'm blowing up.
Look at that. That is spectacular.
That's amazing.
I need the energy all the way up.
Oh, goodness.
No,
Goodness.
no, he didn't. Gentlemen, that's gorgeous.
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin.
I agree, David. They are a quality organization. They always find a way. Thank you. While we get a break, let's now take a look at the October standings out east. A look at Chicago. They hold the first place spot in the conference just right where they want to be. They've got momentum. Of course, there's the Raptors. Right now, quite a ways down below.
And for Chicago, they're not an opponent any team wants to see on their schedule. They've been producing all season long. And guys, I don't see them slowing down anytime soon.
We figured that by this point in the season, they would have separated themselves from the pack. They've done that and more.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. In the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. Vucevic is out there with Williams, and it's DeRozan in at the 3. And for Toronto, Van Vliet and Anunoby are your wingmen. Barnes out there with Achua, and it's Dragic in at the point guard. Here's Anunoby, and that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. Greg, for teams that are slow out of the gate, their fans can really be impatient and unforgiving.
Yeah, the media, too. I mean, I played New York, so in that town, you go big or you get talked about. And it happens in small towns as well. It's just a harsh reality of pro sports.
Now, here's Dragic. Zach LaVine unable to get his last shot to go. Pass to Van Vliet from downtown. Rebound by Williams.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And DeRozan kicks to LaVine. The three-pointer is right on target.
Boy, there's a certain beauty to that high-arching jumper. LaVine showing us the range.
Barnes screen on LaVine. Van Vliet passes to Barnes. Over LaVine. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
That's just good basketball. Can't ask for a better look.
And what you get with Barnes, Greg, tremendous versatility.
And he gets others involved. Kevin plays great defense, has an excellent feel for the games. He doesn't have to score to impact winning, but if you need points from him, the young fella can provide that as well.
Here's Vucevic. The Raptors getting the bucket. Outside Williams. Back to Vucevic. Outside DeRozan. Vucevic setting the pick for DeRozan. And the dunk by DeRozan.
When DeRozan gets to the rim like that, you know how it's going to end.
And Dragic has it in the corner. To the paint. Here's Achua. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And Chicago called for the foul. Toronto shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And take a look back at last season, and what a season it was for them from the free throw line. 82% as a group.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. The Bulls have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Ball. It's hauled in by the Raptors. This is their first chance to take a look at the Bulls this season.
And going back to last season, they really struggled for wins. And even against a team like this with comparable talent, they didn't manage 1 win in the season series.
DeRozan gets the bucket.
This is why Lonzo Ball was drafted number 2 overall. Elite vision and size.
Outside Dragic. Pass to Achua. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. 6 on the shot clock. From 8. Second shot opportunity. He takes it up and lays it in.
At the end of the day, when the ball goes up, there's no substitute for effort.
And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
Well, it helps when your opponent makes that many mistakes. I thought that was the story of the game.
There were some unforced errors, but they also created some mistakes through their intensity on both ends.
Trent's checked in for Toronto.
A moment to check out the numbers for Fred VanVleet. Great showing for him last season. 3rd in steals, 15th in free throw percentage, and he also finished in the top 20 of the assist rankings, making plays for others and making his teammates better.
And he sported some of the quickest hands in the league last year, putting him top 3 in steals. He was consistently all over the basketball. And Green gets it to go.
Oh, he had him spinning. He looks like he's dizzy after that crossover.
Barnes outside. And there's the pass to Anunoby. There's the 3. No good that time, so the Bulls will take it the other way. Here's Caruso. Got a piece of it. VanVleet against Green. VanVleet outside. And he uses the glass on the layup.
To counter the size deficiency, VanVleet has developed an insane number of moves inside.
Caruso kicks to Brown. Now the feed to Bradley. Here's Caruso. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Raptors trail by 3. We've got 33 seconds left in the first quarter. Back to Trent. Barnes outside. Pass to Trent. And here's VanVleet from the arc. And they get it back. Now, here's Trent, guarded by Green. The dunk by Achua.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. It's the Bulls up by 1. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment.
All right.
Oh, the slashing Slovenian, Goran Dragic.
Try to get inside the frame.
Greg, you love that unselfish style, don't you?
Yeah, he can definitely score, but you combine that with his passing and even more for the defense to worry about.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
Well, they use the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
You know this, the team that dictates the pace typically rules the roost. We see that here early on.
So the Bulls 5 right now. In the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. Williams is out there at DeRozan. And it's Vucevic in at the 5. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, the league remains in love with three-pointers, but DeMar DeRozan remains true to his game. He says, if I see 100 people walking left, that doesn't mean I'm going to do the same. I see this clear path and want to stay right. Shooting threes, I feel like I'm settling. Whereas I think anytime I drive, I'm going to score or get fouled. Kevin, different strokes with different folks.
Yeah, but D.A., I love that strategy. Thanks for that story. Ball dishes to Levine. Vucevic setting the pick for Levine. That shot missing, and it's the Raptors taking it the other way. Pass to Boucher. It's Trent on the wing, guarded by Levine, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged, and everything has to be earned.
Here's Levine, and Boucher sends it back. Levine against Dragic. Pass to Trent. Back to Dragic. Boucher against Williams. And the shot's good from Boucher. Now it's a 5-point Raptor lead. Greg, you've got a unique view of the league, not just a former player, but great broadcaster, courtside all these games, but also as a father. What's that journey been like?
It's been surreal, Kevin. You know, anytime you have a child that has a passion for something you're passionate about, it creates a special bond. And to be able to watch him live out his journey has been incredible, and what a blessing. I would wish we'd all get to have that experience in some capacity.
Derek Jones, he's checked in for Williams.
Derek Jones Jr. Toronto with the timeout. All right, look who's coming on the court. Come on and get loud for your Northside crew.
Now at the break on the floor, you can see the teams that led the NBA in steals last year. In fourth, the Raptors.
You could tell by watching them how much they enjoyed playing defense. They seem to have an endless reserve of energy flying around and pressuring the basketball.
Van Vliet on the wing. Jones against Barnes. Down low, here's Achua. And Jones sends it back. They retain possession. Stolen by Ball. Vucevic the pass to Jones. Rebound by the Raptors. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
And guys, if you don't control second chance opportunities, you don't control your fate. That has to be their key takeaway from that one.
They weren't aggressive on the glass. They weren't blocking out. That puts you behind the 8-ball every single time.
Second chance shot, and the shot goes in. Achua's got the lead up to 7 now for Toronto.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Outside, Levine. Back to Ball. Jones with the screen on Dragic. Ball, the pass to Jones. And Jones slams it home.
When defending pick and roll, you play ball to pass, but he still makes it work.
And after 1 year at UNLV, Derek Jones Jr. going pro back in 2016, he's gone from an undrafted project to a dunk contest champion.
Here's the pass to Van Vliet. Clock at 6. To the left side wing. Stolen by Ball. Wants to get it to DeRozan and does. It doesn't go for him. Good D by Barnes. Derek Jones Jr., Greg, as we know, is a high flyer. In fact, he is a frequent flyer.
Yeah, I mean, all the physical tools you look for in a wing player, Kevin. Tremendous length and athleticism, and he continues to develop his skill set and capitalize on those gifts.
And he gets it to go.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Ball feeling it out a bit. Levine for 3. Offensive rebound. Here's Vucevic. And yes, it's good.
And how about the hustle from Vucevic there on the glass, securing that precious second chance opportunity for the team.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Tony Bradley's checked in for Jones. Green comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Troy Brown's checked in for Zach LaVine. And it's Alex Caruso in for Lonzo Ball. Dragic the pass to Van Vliet. Here's Achua. Here's Mikhailuk, guarded by Green. Achua, no good. And so Green will bring it up for Chicago. Passes to Caruso. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Toronto calls timeout.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
Now Van Vliet. Here's Boucher, and that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And that'll do it for the first half. Thanks, David, and we'll be back.
Hello there, folks. Toronto Raptors in our featured matchup, which has not disappointed.
Great work on the glass so far. They're hustling and showing more desire than boxing out. That's what they have to do. That's the recipe.
Okay, now let's take a look at the power rankings in the Eastern. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Toronto with the ball. A 2-point game. Van Vliet and Anunoby are your wingmen. Barnes out there with Precious Achiuwa. And it's Dragic into the 1 spot. It's the 5 out there for the Raptors.
He's heady, he's unselfish. All Van Vliet does is make winning plays.
Van Vliet against Levine. Williams has a screen for Levine. Drills the three-pointer. Levine's got 8 points.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Van Vliet finds Dragic. Back to Van Vliet. Pass to Achiuwa. It's stolen by DeRozan. Here's Levine. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Love the aggressiveness of Zach. Hand off right there, forcing the D's hands once he's this close.
And Kevin, you tend to forget this about Levine. I mean, he's still so young. You feel like he's been in the league forever.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Van Vliet passes to Achiuwa. Back to Van Vliet. It's stolen by DeRozan. And here we go. The Bulls fast break. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
We talk about it time and time again. Turnovers are costly, especially when the game is close.
The shot's good from Achiuwa. You know, Greg, I was just thinking about Zach LaVine and his age. He's just now in his mid to late 20s.
And he's grown so much since that rookie year. Excited to see what numbers he can put up as he gets ready to enter into his prime.
Poked loose. Barnes passes to Van Vliet. Williams against Barnes. Drives to the hoop. And the dunk by Barnes. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
Ball kicks to Levine. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
On the wing, Williams. Ball against Dragic. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Vucevic's screen on Van Vliet. And it's in there. Levine's got 12 in the game.
Impressive night scoring the ball for Zach. He knows how to put on a show.
All right, look who's coming on the court. Come on and get loud for your Northside crew.
Some changes for Toronto. Ken Burge is checked in for Precious Achiuwa. Trent comes in for Fred Van Vliet. And Flynn subbed in for Goran Dragic. Flynn against Ball. Pass to Trent. The pass to Burge. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. He has 6.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Malachi Flynn. That's his first foul.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Chicago making some changes. Bradley's checked in for Vucevic. Derek Jones comes in for Williams. And it's Alex Caruso in for Levine. Ball no good.
Even though that one didn't go down, I like the offensive game plan here. 3 for 4 coming out of the break.
Flynn against Ball.
2 minutes remaining in the third quarter.
And there's the drive. A nice shot by Flynn.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
There's 1:47 left here in the third quarter. Caruso, the pass to Ball. DeRozan surveying the D. Shoots over Anunoby. Jones, no one around him. And again, no good by Chicago. Great offensive performance they're putting on.
And guys, we call that the zone because that's where they are right now. They are in a zone, and I'm sure they feel unstoppable.
Anunoby with it. Now guarded by DeRozan. And there's the call on Jones. That is his first foul of the game. So for the Bulls. Johnson, he's checked in for Jones. Green comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Brown in for Lonzo Ball. Here's Anunoby. He takes it in. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
What you like about Anunoby is how efficient he's become. Good to great shot selection. Hits for a solid percentage from the field, from 3, and from the line.
And another efficiency of Anunoby's, he takes care of the rock.
And for a young player, you're right, GA, he makes very few mistakes. And if he does make a mistake, they don't pile up and become a problem. He just moves on to the next play.
Chris Boucher's checked in for Barnes. Brown against Flynn. Brown dishes to Johnson. Passes it to Green. Just 5 to shoot. Crafty move. It's hauled in by Trent.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
Green against Anunoby with the drive. Great D that time from Green.
He liked to have that one back. That's easy money.
Here's Caruso. Second chance effort. Good on that shot. And with that, the Toronto lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Bradley.
Effort play, pursuing the basketball. Love how he puts in the work.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Outside Flynn. Launches a 3. Chicago grabs the miss. Brown outside. And he banks in the layup. Now just a 1-point Toronto lead.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. It's the Raptors leading by a point. We got more in store for you right after.
Ladies and gentlemen, your North Side.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed. And you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Very unselfish. If you appreciate teamwork, this is the kind of play that will get you up out of your seat.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Taking a look at the Bulls. In the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. DeRozan out there with Williams. And it's Vucevic in at the center, locking down the middle. Flynn against Ball. Outside Flynn. And it's Trent in the corner. Pass to Boucher. For the 3. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 4th rebound in this one. And Levine, here we go. Outside Williams to take the lead. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Williams has got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for Chicago.
Who wants a t-shirt? Make some noise! All right, look who's coming on the board. Come on and get loud for your north side.
A new group in now for the Raptors. Achua, he's checked in for Ken Burch. Barnes comes in for Chris Boucher. Fred Van Vliet is checked in for Watanabe. And it's Dragic in for Flynn. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Hey guys, during the last timeout, I listened to Nick Nurse talk to his team. He told his guys, tempo, more tempo. You've got to be quicker into transition. Push the ball. Let's get some opportunities before the defense can set up. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David.
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Awesome rewind, courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
Man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
To the inside, here's DeRozan, and the dunk by DeRozan.
And when you're a high-usage player like Vucevic, you have to keep your head up and be willing to make the next pass.
Dragic with it, now guarded by Vucevic. Achua can't hit from 12.
I'm not sure the defense affected that shot. That was just a blown gimme.
Ball with a wide-open look. Off target from outside.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
And here's Levine, who brings it up for Chicago. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. And Fred Van Vliet is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Here's Ball. Here's Vucevic. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Precious Achua.
And a 7-footer that can play the entire court. Vucevic is a tough cover because of that versatility.
There's an element to Nikola Vucevic's game that fits well with most of the league's modern offensive scheme.
And with his inside-out game, he's a guy that can stretch the floor. And Kevin, when you look at today's NBA, nothing is more important than spacing and passing. And when Vucevic is on the court, you can be sure the spacing will be excellent.
Yep, it counts. DeRozan's got the lead up to 6 now for Chicago. And an important part of every team's game, we'll look at the hustle stats for the Bulls.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
Ball gets to DeRozan. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. The shot misses. Back to Van Vliet. Back to Trent. Trying to find Achua and gets it to him. The dunk by Achua.
Hey guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. Bangs home the trifecta.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Dragic kicks to Van Vliet. And that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist.
And the crowd is loving this long-range bomb attack that we're seeing here tonight, coming right back to answer a three with one of their own.
Levine deciding where to go with it. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
I like Zach's shot selection. When he's deep inside, he knows how to finish.
Vucevic against Dragic, and Zach LaVine gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Anunoby, he's checked in for Trent. And the Bulls making a change also. Green's checked in. Outside Dragic. The pass to Van Vliet. On the wing, Barnes. He's guarded by Williams. Barnes can't get it to go. Chicago leading by 4. Outside, Green. He feeds it to Vucevic. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
And Vooch knows he can hit it off the pass. I love his confidence and quick trigger.
Here's Anunoby. Pass to Van Vliet. Oh, good with the triple.
Raptors foul. Scotty Barnes. That's his second personal foul. 15 foul. Shooting for Chicago, Patrick Williams. Taking 2 shots.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaking. Some changes for Toronto. Ken Burge is checked in for Achua. Boucher comes in for OG Anunoby. And Trent subbed in for Fred Van Vliet. He's able to hit the second one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
And I'm sure he would like to have had all of those, but he's still able to pad the lead.
Dragic against Ball. It's stolen by Vucevic. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Green passes the ball. Back to Green. Six to shoot. From 10 feet out. Left side, LaVine. Outside, Ball. And so it's Chicago winning this one. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was.